Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and if you saw my short earlier, you knew I was out in search of yarn, or should I say shorts. One was a fishy looking for yarn, and the other one was me searching for a yarn shop, and the yarn shop in question was in Gillingham, and well, put it in the sat nav and off we went. Now, as I said to you, if you watched my out and about video for when I went to the gunpowder works and my chat this morning, you'll know there's major road works around here, so we had to go a different way, and the sat nav took us on a real magical mystery tour. It was crazy the way that we went, and it seemed like we were going forever and ever and ever. Eventually we got there, and there was this yarn shop. It's called Pat's Drapers or something like that, and the sat nav took you to the back of it, so it didn't look particularly pretty, but when you got around the front, I imagined it being, you know, attractive and lovely, and like the pictures that I saw online. But instead it was just like riot grids. You know, seriously, the whole shop was just riot grid, and I thought they must get a lot of kids smashing windows around there or something. But inside was another story, and she did have some lovely yarn, so, and she had lots of yarn. So I'm going to put this here and I can prop it onto me. Now, I like doing this. I don't like doing it for my pocket when I can buy this yarn wholesale because of my shop, hobbyrocks.co.uk, if you haven't found it already. And I ship worldwide, and I have voucher codes, and I already buy the yarn to sell. And so obviously, but one thing that does, I don't like having to kind of buy retail, but you know, and I like to show you yarn, and plus it also gives me a chance to see yarn that I haven't actually come across before that I might put in my shop. So that she had about 3 brands altogether. She had a lot of king coal, as you know. I'm phasing that out. Not phasing it out as if I'll never buy it again, but I just have too much king coal in my shop. So a lot of my king coal is on, well, special offers. But I do have a little bit of James C. Brett, and this one, Gary found this. He really liked it, and it is kind of, and actually there was 2 of them that he found, but this one is kind of crinkly. Let's put the light on. It's called Double Knitting Special for Babies by Stylecraft. There we go. And it is kind of a, it's more of a marble. It has a crinkly vibe, but it's a marbly kind of yarn. And this one is a very light grey. I wasn't overly kind of enthused by some of the colours, but this one is Baby Silver Marl. And it is absolutely lovely. It's beautiful. It's lovely soft yarn. As you'd expect if it's for a baby. 100% premium acrylic, and it's machine washable 30 degrees, cool tumble dry, cool iron. You may dry clean it, usually you can't, but this is 275 meters and 300 yards, and it's a naturally anti-pilling, and a lot of the Stylecraft yarns are, but that one I really like, so I did buy a couple of those. 1, 2, 3 for sure. And then we spotted the blue, and it was the blue one. Looks very similar, doesn't it? But it is, it's a pale blue. If you pull it back, you can see that it is a lovely baby pale blue, and it's really pale because of that white kind of marble thing that goes on. And it does look like there's some darker patches in that yarn. I don't know if there is, or if it's just the way the light is shining on it, to be honest with you. But this one is called Blue Marl. A Blue Marl. And I did get one. It's another grey. And I also got a couple more of the blue. So if I decide to make something with it, I've got enough. And I was talking to Gary. Oh, this is Gary's Tipex for work. I'll have to remember to give him that. I remember he said to me, what are you going to do with all this yarn? I said, well, you know, it kind of gives me an insight into some kind of ones that I like, might want to stock. so when I put in my next orders I can get them. But also some of it I might use myself, and if I don't, I will always put it in mystery boxes and that sort of thing, giveaways. There's always something that I can do with all these yarns. Now this one, I really like this, and for some reason it is another Stylecraft. All of the King Cole that she had, if it was soft and nice, I had it myself. Like the Cherish, the Cherished, the Tinsel yarn. She had some funky colours, mind you, but all of those things, the Christmas yarn, the big chunky, like super chunky Christmas yarn that has been around a while, all of those, the glitz, which I already have, so didn't buy any obviously because I already have it, but there was nothing that I saw that I really thought I want to buy that. If I picked it up, it felt rough-ish, like there was wool in it and it had that roughness, which may wash out. I wasn't going to give it the opportunity. So all of the King Cole yarns that were there, of which there were a lot, I didn't buy any because there wasn't anything that really blew me away. But there was a few more Stylecraft ones that I hadn't seen before and I really, really liked. Now this one is called Stylecraft Special XL Tweed. I wonder what that squiggle was for a minute. You see there's a squiggle there. So that's XL, means I guess super chunky or a super bulky, a bulky 6, and it is lovely, and it's tweedy because it's got this. Now I'm not absolutely enamoured by these flecky yarns, as I mentioned a little while ago, but I really liked this one because it went so well with this, and she only had one ball. Oh hello, not that one, that's a totally different yarn. This one, it's called Mushroom, and I thought if I make myself hat and scarf or something, I can put them together because they do go quite well together. It's a pinky mushroom. It's not a kind of a, you know, it's sort of got a pinkish vibe to it. And I think it goes really, I'm really struggling with it, keeping this on my lap. Hang on. Let's put it there. Didn't really need to do that, but there you go. So yeah, I've got these two, and I thought they go together quite nicely. And I could make something with both of them using this one as a contrast colour. And this is called Boysenberry. I love that name. I've never seen a boysenberry. Not poisonberry, that's something completely different. A boysenberry. Yeah, but I know that they are around the countryside. You get boysenberries. So this one's mushroom and this one's boysenberry, not poison, which is funny, but not. Okay, so in this particular one, 97% premium acrylic and 3% viscose. Viscose, I guess, is the flecky bits, maybe. 68 meters, 74 yards. So for a super chunky or a super bulky yarn, it's not too bad. I mean, I've seen less on 100 grams. So it's not too bad meterage in a way for something that chunky. It's machine washable, cool, tumble dry, cool iron, and iron, and you can tumble dry it. So that's this one. I like that a lot. So maybe in future orders you might see that appearing in Hobby Rocks. Could be. So this one, I do stock this yarn, but I don't stock this colour, and I wanted to see it because on the pictures, when I get to do the ordering, it is a Stylecraft yarn, and I love this range, but on some of the pictures I look and I think that colour don't look great with that. So I picked the colours that I thought were phenomenal, especially the peach colour. But I wanted to see this one because it is I think this is just white. They had two. This is called White Sparkle. And this is the Stylecraft Baby Sparkle. And I do have a few colours, really vibrant ones, like the kind of teal colours, the blue, and I think there's a pink one, and peach one, and a teal, did I say already? Yeah, there's lots of colours. But this one I wasn't sure, because the glitzy bit on this is all different colours. I'm trying It's hard to pick it up, but it is. See, look, there's blues, yellows, pinks, silvers. It's not just an ordinary glitz. So the colour that comes off it is purely from that glitz. So I wanted to see what the white was like. I didn't particularly like the cream one. Like I said, some of the colours are a little bit, yeah, but this one I like. So I will add white to my inventory at some point when I get the chance. So that was what I bought from the yarn shop. But as I said, there was a lot there. There was lots and lots of yarn, but most of it I already stocked, or I didn't want to, or I couldn't yet. You know, you can only get so much, and so many different varieties and so many different colours in every variety. I'd need a warehouse, which I don't possess, only this gigantic yarn van. And I guess, you know, if I had to do away with this side, which is my own personal yarn, I could and put more racking along here. I'd lose my filming area, but you know, if I had to do that, and I had to do that. But at the moment I'm kind of a little bit poorly off for filming areas. I did think about doing this inside the house, but when I looked, it was down here. I've got a bit of a broken ring light. It's a bit annoying. I could bring this rig in there, I guess, but then it might not work out so well, and then if I bring it back in here I might not get it set up the same. So I'm a little bit loath to move it. Or I could just go get another one, sort of thing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to buy one, aren't I? I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and actually buy one, but I'm just a bit worried it'll be the same and break easily. Anyway, that was my yarn order from that particular shop. I had intended to go to Maidstone. This was I thought my because this is going to be a regular sort of feature really when I go in search of yarn. It'll either be one that I've ordered online, or it'll be one that I've actually physically gone to a shop for. And there is another two that I really want to try. One I've bought from before, and they do a lot of King Cole yarn, so I might not buy much. But the other one is in Maidstone, and it used to be in an arcade, and I was recently told that it is now in the high street, so I thought I'd go and give it a once over. And yet every time we go near a shop like we were in today, Gary says, you should have a shop. You should have a shop like this. You should have a shop. And I say to him, but then I would be in here, not out with you. And every day, you know, and that would be it. You know, no more freedom. So, you know, that's a big commitment to actually be in there sort of 6 days a week maybe. And if you have to employ somebody, you've got to earn enough to employ somebody. And then there's all the people coming in and shoplifting, and you know, all the things that you've got to get. The thing to take someone's card payment, you know, it's so involved. It's not just a case of open a shop and then everything's fantastic. It is a big thing. So sometimes I think it would be a good idea, and other times I don't. But that's my little yarn today. What did you like? Do you like the grey and the blue? Those were my kind of favourites when I saw them. I do like that, and the other colours were nice too. I didn't buy any of those, but I thought I'd make something with the blue and grey. So that's why I got them. But I always have good intentions. You know, when I buy yarn, like the super chunky one, I'm going to knit something with that, I think, because it's super chunky. So I want to try maybe do a knitted, something knitted with it. But, you know, I always say that. And then it's next summer and I still haven't done it. So I just need to kind of get my act together and put my fingers where my mouth is. Be weird, wouldn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. And yeah, some nice bits in there. I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.